Tonight's top story, lazy and arrogant local media disparages you and your family without any facts. Good evening and welcome to 630 Point of View. I'm Chris Berg. Thanks so much for joining us. Well, as you and I both know, there's been a lot of conversation and consternation about North Dakota being #1 in the nation when it comes to refugees resettled per capita. Fargo Mayor Tim Mahoney says it's inspiring that North Dakota leads the nation in this category. Others say, hey, it's causing challenges for our schools, our healthcare services, and potentially is a burden on the taxpayer. Now, here's what I believe. I believe that most of us in the Valley were pretty fair-minded, common sense people. So when a local media company starts calling people in the Valley xenophobes, which the forum was kind enough to tell us is just a nice way of calling you and I a racist, or even when they say this, a report a few days ago that North Dakota leads the nation in refugee resettlement per capita is the kind of thing that sends some people into fits of xenophobic rage. If you're going to accuse people of going into a rage and calling them names, I would hope that you at least have some facts to back this thing up. But as we all know, that's what lazy people do. When they don't have facts, they start calling people xenophobes, racist, bigots, or whatever other ugly term they can call you. So rather than backing up the name calling with some facts, they figured they would just use generalities such as this. Opponents of settling refugees in Fargo claim the stream of newcomers is a burden on taxpayers. But the actual numbers, which they never show you, of refugees is comparatively small, and the initial and temporary help they receive has not come close to breaking the taxpayers' bank. Rather, the record shows that the huge majority of them go to work, huge majority of them, there's a good number, go to school, find housing, and in a relatively short time become taxpayers themselves. If the record shows this, then why don't you stop being so lazy and actually do some work to provide the data that you're referring to set this record straight? Look, as I said at the top of the piece, I feel that most of us here in the Valley were very fair-minded, very common sense type of people. So if you can show me that new Americans and/or refugees are going to work and paying taxes in a relatively short period of time, fantastic, because we all know we got plenty of jobs that need to be filled right here in the Valley. So, hey, let's go fill them with whoever wants to take those jobs. But here's where the forum's arrogance really comes in. And let me ask you this first. Do you believe that anybody on the forum editorial board is a new American from maybe Africa or the Middle East? Because when you actually listen to what the leaders of the new American communities are saying, it paints an entirely different picture than what the forum editorial board is telling you and I. In fact, just this past weekend at a Moorhead Council of Elders event, which was held to obviously help Somalis integrate into our community more easily, more effectively, a local Somali leader, Hakoon Abdullahi, said this: our main problem, referring to new Americans and Somalis, our main problem is employment and the schools and the housing, he said. Local businesses are reluctant to hire immigrants who don't speak English very well. Landlords sometimes take advantage of them, and young Somalis are struggling in schools. So it's either one or two things. One, the Fargo Forum editorial board is calling local business owners and our educators xenophobes because they're not hiring new Americans, and according to an actual new American, some of them are struggling in our schools, and I think the forum knows better than to go out and call our business leaders and educators xenophobes and to throw more name calling at them. Probably not a real wise decision. But unless you're doing that, calling these people names, you obviously have no idea what you're talking about, because an actual new American Somali leader is telling us the exact opposite of what you said in your piece, which had, oh, by the way, absolutely zero data. I have no problem if you're going to make these claims. If you want to call people names, that's on you. Just please back it up with some facts, some truth, because I think that's what people are looking for. I'd love to know from you. Do you feel the refugees being resettled here are quickly being employed and paying taxes, or is it more like the picture painted by the new American Hakoon Abdullahi, which, by the way, he's going to join us. I believe it's the night of November 3rd. Should be a great show. But go to our Facebook page. Let us know your thoughts. It's facebook.com/630POV. And coming up later in the show, well, the UND nickname saga, and it's now down to 3 nicknames. Head of the UND Nickname Task Force Committee, Carl Garian, is going to join us. And coming up next, Russia building up a brand new, or I guess it's not so new, but a military base just 320 miles off the coast of Alaska. Senator Heidi Heitkamp, she wants to make sure that our Grand Forks Air Force Base is prepped for Arctic missions. Could World War III be in our near future? Dr. Thomas Ambrosio, an expert on Russian foreign policy and an author, is going to join us next in studio. Much more coming up.